We got Batman Day coming 21st of September. So
Is that when the Penguin premieres?
actually premieres tonight.
Oh shit!
So
right.
yeah. So lately,
Check that out.
Matt Reeves obviously was promoting the Penguin. It's going to be on HBO, HBO Max, whichever. And it takes place a week after the Batman film, and it's going to, I guess, go throughout the season. It's going to go to like the end of that year, and will get us into like almost like Christmas, New Year's territory, but not quite. So a lot of people are maybe thinking like the new film will be like maybe a winter setting. A lot of people have been talking like, "Ooh, wouldn't it be cool to get Mr. Freeze or just the aspect of winter."
Yeah, no, we've been there, done that.
Well, I don't think we'll get the kind we want. I'll get there, but yeah.
Well, I think if anyone's going to give us the Mr. Freeze we want, it would be somebody like Reeves versus.
Yeah, well, he wants this still grounded in realism, like a lot, and he said like fantastical characters aren't really going to be his thing.
Well,
Yeah.
from the just kind of buzz around it, it sounds like the second one's going to have the Court of Owls.
Yes.
Which would be dope.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the coolest Batman stories.
Oh,
Yep.
So yeah, that'd be awesome.
And there's so many of his rogues gallery you could do that would be just like terrific to see Reeves tackle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it would be great to see Professor Pig. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I would love to see his take on it because like Professor Pig's a psychopath, and what they did with Riddler,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty cool to see.
Joker was pretty gnarly too, and there's talk that maybe they'll bring him in, but
I have
I'm
a
sick
feeling
of
like-
Joker.
Well, he's planning on doing this as like a trilogy.
Yes, he's going to do his
I
trilogy.
think if anything, we're going to get the Joker in the third one.
We'll probably get stuck with onomatopoeia. I don't know if did you ever read that?
I've heard about it.
That's a
I
Kevin
think.
Smith written
Oh yeah,
story arc.
not
where
great.
Batman goes up against a character called Onomatopoeia
Oh
who only speaks in onomatopoeias.
oh.
Yeah, it's not very
Man, if we don't get Condiment King, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
Condiment King.
Well, James Gunn could bring it to us. He brought us Polka Dot Man,
I
so
probably would.
Dude, Polka Dot Man was
Polka Dot
amazing.
Man was pretty cool though.
He was one of my favorite characters.
I wish
Oh,
he
yeah.
didn't die. That sucked, man. He just like peaked, and it's like splat.
Him and
Yeah.
the Weasel.
Oh yeah,
Good enough.
which will be in the Commandos.
yeah, Creature Commandos?
Yeah,
Yep.
that looks cool. But yeah, he said that the emotional part of the new film will be like Bruce and Batman focused still. He's not going to like take a back seat in his own film or anything like that. And there'll be a new mystery for Bats to investigate. So yeah, I'm excited. I mean, yeah, it feels like it's been forever since the Batman. And I'm looking forward to the Penguin. I think it's gotten some not so fair comparisons to The Sopranos. Hopefully that's not what
It's
it
probably
is.
because it's a mobster show on HBO.
And he kind of looks like Tony
Right.
Soprano. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, I would love him to tackle Mr. Freeze, and maybe he would, because he does say they'll push the boundaries of fantastical, but they want to ground it in reality. So
As long as they don't have like Ra's al Ghul in there or something.
yeah, and Nolan kind of did that too. Like
Yeah, Roz was the bad guy.
they never
Yeah.
mentioned the
Yeah.
Lazarus
But
pit
he
or anything
wasn't
like that.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wasn't like an immortal.
Yeah,
No,
exactly,
huh.
exactly.
Whatever.
Only in the mind or something. But I don't know. There's talk
We'll
like
find you.
yes.
We'll kill you. No wait, that's different. That's different, Neeson. That's different. But the same.
Yeah, so I mean, if he made Mr. Freeze realistic, like I don't know if there's a
I don't know how you
condition.
do him realistically.
I mean, there could be a condition out there that he can only be in freezing temp. I don't know what the fuck,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I think we all have that taste of the bad taste of Arnold in our mouth from Schumacher, his film, and it's like I just want that Heart of Ice, Mr. Freeze on the big
animated
screen.
series did it best, but
Yeah.
the animated series did a really good job of combining the fantastical
Yeah.
and keeping it grounded, because they had Clayface and they had
Yeah.
Man-Bat, and I know it was an animated show, it was a cartoon,
Loved it though.
but there wasn't ever a time where I was like, oh, that's not realistic. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it still like seemed to be really grounded
Yeah.
in realism,
for sure.
which is why that show is so fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
really is. And I got to say, this is like not really a tangent; it's related. But they just did the new Batman animated show
I haven't seen
on
that yet.
Amazon. I was disappointed.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Well,
Yeah.
Conroy's passed away, so you're not going to get his voice.
It's not the voice casting that's bad, but they basically are remaking
It looks
iconic
very-
episodes. Like
It looks very close to the animated series, like in
It
the
is,
original
and
animated
it
series
isn't.
is.
It's just like they actually redo Clayface, spoilers, but it's a totally different telling, and I feel like it's
Yeah.
pointless. Like,
All
why
right,
are we
real
doing
quick
this?
aside,
Yeah.
we don't have to discuss this in any extent. What is your favorite animated episode?
Of the animated
Yeah.
series,
Heart of Ice.
Heart of Ice is good.
Heart of Ice is good. Gray Ghost, that's a good one too.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And then the I can't remember the name of the episode. The one with the Mad Bomber that had the little remote control cars that would blow stuff up.
Oh yeah.
That one was good. And I really liked is it Tiger?
Yeah.
Where with Catwoman and the
It was like an
Half-
Island of Dr. Moreau kind of thing.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay,
like
yeah,
that one too,
yep.
so.
I liked when he got his car fixed. I forgot what that one was called. You remember it? Like the origins of Lucius Fox was in it.
Yep.
And him and his daughter, I think, made the car for him or something.
I liked the episode where was it? It's the Dr. Hugo Strange does the thing with his dreams and discovers that Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Yes.
He's gonna sell that, and then Bruce
Yes.
Wayne shows up at the end, but it's just Robin in disguise.
Yeah, and he's got like the stilts on
He's
and
got,
stuff like that.
he's got
yeah.
like the lifts on. Yeah, that's a great episode.
Jeez. Was that the same one where I don't know if it was actually. He was all of a sudden he woke up and he wasn't Batman. He was just Bruce Wayne. His parents were still alive.
Yeah, he realized it was a dream sequence because
Yes.
he couldn't read.
Yes.
and he knew enough to know that you.
And that's where I
read
get
your
that-
dream.
That from, yeah.
I don't know if that's actually true or not, but I've always said that. I was
Yeah.
like, you can't read in your dreams.
Because there was a Batman in that world too, and he's like, "Who the fuck is
Yeah.
Batman?" And it was driving him nuts. Was that
Yeah.
the Mad Hatter, or is that
there was
Hugo Strange?
one where the Mad Hatter
Okay.
did that to him too. But
And then you got the robot one.
Hardak. That was
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it a two-parter or they were separate?
cool. I think it was I want to say it was a two-parter.
Yeah.
I can't
And
Okay.
remember.
then every episode.
There was a follow-up for sure. It might have
Every
been
Joker
right
episode's
after, but
classic.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was
the,
oh god, that was
the
great.
man who killed Batman.
Mm-hmm.
That episode was really good.
Yep. And Robin's origin story with Two-Face, I think,
Yeah, they did-
was
They did really good with
brutal.
Robin's origin story.
Because he stormed off. He's like, "Fuck you,
Well, and I
Batman."
love that version of Robin. That was like that 90s
Yeah.
version, that Tim Drake
Mhm.
version of Robin was like my favorite Robin.
Yeah.
character.
Right,
so-
the look, the ninja
The
boots.
look,
Oh, I love that
the-
whole look.
I mean, I had a whole bunch of his comic series back in the day, and
Well, that Robin symbol's right behind you.
yep.
I mean, you can see it. But
That's it.
I remember that Robin too in the comics. I was like, I love this costume. It's so badass.
I love that action figure I had of him. I mean, the articulation was poor, but it was
Sure.
such a great looking action figure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I had a lot of the animated series figures. I
Anyway,
wish I
again,
still had them.
digress.
I know,
Sorry
man.
about that. I was
No,
just
it's
curious.
all good. It's all Batman related. He's also going to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So he's
Batman
like,
is. Yeah.
yes, he's the only superhero to get that, I guess. Yeah, September 26th. That's when the day will be. And yeah, he's also getting I think Guinness Book of World Records is also acknowledging him too as like the longest running comic book, most adapted character to film, most Oscar winners to play the character. They didn't win Oscars necessarily before they were Batman, but after. So
Okay.
it's kind of a stretch, but yeah, I think that's pretty damn cool. And then obviously Batman Day is coming soon. There'll be some new titles or some titles at comic book stores. So, and I guess the Bat Signal is going to be lit in various locations around the world. So pretty damn cool. But,
Interesting.
yeah,
Is it gonna be lit here in Des Moines?
I don't know.
Probably not.
There's been like a local group that has done that before against like some of the buildings downtown. It's badass. It's really
Huh.
cool.
That would
Yeah.
be cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if the what is that? The League of Heroes.
Yeah, that might be
These guys
them.
that go around to
Did
like
it.
the children's hospitals and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Really
Those guys
fucking
are
cool.
really cool.
Yeah.
If you're ever at an event where they're
Yeah.
doing something, go.
Yeah.
Very
Uh,
highly recommend to go talk.
It's
to them.
awesome
They're
seeing
really
like great shots of Des Moines, like the Traveler's sign. That's my favorite iconic piece. You shared a great picture, I think, the other day on
Oh, last
Facebook.
night?
Was it last
Yeah.
night? Yeah, I love that thing. But yeah, they actually, I think, shined the signal by it or something in one photo. It was awesome.